The process of awarding citywide contracts was the focus of a recent City Council hearing. The Committee on Contracts and the Committee on Technology heard from Deputy Mayor for Operations Holloway Cash to look at the system the city has in place to prevent cost overruns. Budget of $63 million and an initial estimate of 5 years to complete. The project ultimately cost well over $700 million and took more than a decade. Other companies cited included Emergency Communications Transformation Program and the New York City Automated Payroll System.
Today's hearing is to really do 2 or 3 things. One, to see what we can learn from what didn't work. We've had those issues in the City Council, and although it is never fun, it is almost always productive.
Deputy Mayor Cash shared steps he's taking to bring better oversight.
It was launched within a year of being announced and has become the way that most New Yorkers experience city government. In fact, it was Customer Service Month last month, or maybe it was this month. But I participated in the awards, the Customer Service Awards at 311, and it was great to give awards to some of the 311 service operators who get callbacks, one as many as 15 times from different constituents, complimenting them on the way they handle service requests.
Their plan is to monitor the development of these projects in their various stages, including delays that might be caused by new technology being added that a vendor may want to include in their project. Another company mentioned was Verizon.
The city, is demanding and fully expects to get restitution for the amounts that we were defrauded.
Meanwhile, City Time was asked to return the $600 million in cost overruns. President of Local 2627, Robert Ajay, says that city workers are being underused, yet are better equipped to do the same work.
We have accountability. They take out fingerprints, they run a DOI investigation. They don't do that with me. And like I'm saying, our members are interested in taking care of the city. And people seem to forget that. Unless there's an emergency, then we're big heroes.
City Councilwoman Letitia James agrees.
The administration at no point in time mentioned municipal workers. Unfortunately, at no point in time did they focus on retraining employees, rehiring them, or perhaps using them as opposed to these private consultants, which on average cost about $300,000 and some odd $1,000 a year.
Following the hearing, Cash shared he's committed to bringing more transparency to the process.
We're able to accommodate changes in scope and cost changes, which can inevitably happen in a project that don't necessarily translate into mismanagement. But also make sure that we keep the council informed.
Chair of the Committee on Technology, Councilmen Fernando Cabrera, says that much work is needed on all sides.
We have contracts out there that are being sole sourced, and we could be having savings if they will be outbidded for competitive contract and get the same amount of service and perhaps even better. So the reality is that we need to buckle down, because otherwise we're going to end up closing senior centers. The mayor is going to ask us to keep cutting to the bone marrow, and we cannot afford to do that.
A bill on contract overruns of $1 million or more has been reported out of this committee and will go to the full City Council for a vote before going to the mayor's office. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.